Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front.
He'll be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Argentina are looking to go forward now. Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Llorente. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Picked David Villa, gets through on his own. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Argentina have it back and can go again. And it's Fernando Torres. Maradona, a player of legendary status. Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Nice looking ball. Romero gets across to intercept that. To Michelis. And he's managed to get free. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look...
Real chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And Martinez! We've got a goal! Level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added up. Oh, it's come off the upright. Pau Torres gets rid without sophistication.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Substitution
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Number 8, Rodrigo de Paul.
And so we're off again.
Coming on the field.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rodri. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's straight offside. Paz. Pedri. Llorente drives forward on the overlap. Oh, super ball! Chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've switched it over to the other side. No, he's not getting his way this time. Paz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Paz. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Now it's Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Acuna. McAllister. Pedri. Iniesta. Now it's Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a brilliant interception. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi elects to cross. That has been knocked clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Plays it across. Skillfully cut out. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 18, Maradona. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Dybala.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Quality ball. And that has been cleared. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely worked. Torres has it in a wide position. He's trying to hit the front line here. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's a throw. Raul. Now it's Dybala. He's in a great position, and Messi! And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That has been slung wide. Look at him, this is Messi. There's the shot! Now, it's fallen kindly here. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's there to hit it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Pass.
There will be 1 minute
Back into the middle. Lovely. Now then. We've got to be quick to recover this. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the...
And the finish! Well, now, oh, what? In for the pieces! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Raul, and he's worked it through. And they've got rid. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Batistuta! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Batistuta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Raul. First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Dunk getting this one clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a throw-in. And here's Torres. Now it's Neymar. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. He came in hard, very hard. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's intervened well there. Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. Chiesa. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. He can get that clear. Raul. That's an imaginative pass. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is, and he's following up! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Newcastle with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he get it through?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Hit into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Substitution.
Newcastle making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, that's clever. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Dunk.
Arsenal can
Number
make their
22,
change now with a break in play.
Torres. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 41, Rice.
Still just that
Number
single goal,
14,
and we are nearly done.
Raul.
Messi
Coming on the field,
picks it. There's the
number
shot!
3,
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Number 18,
Well, there weren't too many
David
attacking
Villa.
options there.
Number
Oh, he's got a
16,
side of chance!
Rodri.
It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
6 added minutes
And
has been
very
indicated.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? Courtois clears. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
Substitution in progress.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. He's picked his way through. That's that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's...
Mbappe! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Raul, looking to play him in. Look at the spec. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Raul plays it in. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Here it is, crossed in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Haaland. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He is through here! Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu! Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. Beckham. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that has found him in acres of space. Climbs up big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicked it back promptly. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Looking to go deep. Terrific header! It's a loose ball. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. That is a great pick out. And this is Messi. Khan tries to clear. Looking for options for movement. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to pass it through. Crunching tackle.
1 minute added time.
We are into overtime.
Well, yet another...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now,
reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Nielsen. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Raul. And here's Mbappe. Good take. Great chance! Goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 13, Neymar.
So we have our breakthrough.
Neymar.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Messi's cross. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Robertson. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 4, Dunk. Number 14, Raul. Coming on the field.
So, time for
number
changes
18,
on both sides,
David
actually.
Villa. Number
Barcelona
3,
grabbed the
Van
equaliser,
Dijk.
and we're
Number
all square.
5,
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Khan punts it upfield. Nicely weighted ball. Searching pass is played there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Probing pass. And this is Park Ji-sung. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Raul. Robertson. There will be a throw-in. Guardiola. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Owen. He's picked his way through. Owen. Oh, this looks sharp. Raul.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dunk spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Taken back almost at once. Cafu. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's claimed by the keeper. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. Robertson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van Dijk cuts it out. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before thinking... It's Eto'o! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Guardiola! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Watch the screen for an
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No, again there's no way through. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayern claims comfortable. So what can they make of this? Dunk gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Raul. Cannavaro makes the interception. Robertson lofted upfield. Pass somewhat off target. Tries a measured ball. He's cut it out, and that's gone loose. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Foden.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nesta gets it clear.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9.
Well, height
Owen.
could make all the difference
Coming to
on these
replace
set
him
pieces.
is number 20, Baggio.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a... He's gone for goal! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! A finish right from the top draw! Arsenal are level. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting. Guardiola! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Foden and Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. That is a crunching tackle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Coming on the field is number 22, Schneider.
Arsenal are making a change now. Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, they can break here. And this is Neymar.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nice interception, well timed. And this is Eto'o. Vinicius Junior. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of effect.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's an imaginative pass. It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Mbappe! Great challenge, timed to perfection. And they've got rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he passes it long. Rijkaard. Donk. Belletti. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! He's scored! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Belletti. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. Guardiola puts his foot on the gas. And that was nowhere near his best. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Well, there is a look that says it all.
There will be 1 minute
piercing
added
stare.
time.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Batistuta. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rooney. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar is onto it in a flash.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there. Roll! Oh, it's come loose. Harrison getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And he's had a hit! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul. Neymar, looking to play him in. Oh no, what has happened here? Fiore. Nicely weighted ball. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Cafu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Opts for safety. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. And here's Mbappe. Delivery from... Oh, smashing header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution
So, time for
Arsenal.
changes on
Number
both sides,
10,
actually.
Mbappe. Number 9, Raul. Number 24, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number
Ambitious
15,
ball here.
David
That's
Villa.
a shade optimistic.
Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Number 17, Olise. Substitution.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good defending, very good defending.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up.
Climbs up big!
Added time.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes to add. That's a sharp pass. David Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bebeto running with the ball. Now it's Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Kante calmly anticipates. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Costa Curta gets it away. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No, that's been intercepted. Long ball upfield.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It's Bebeto. Picked out brilliant, and Bebeto!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kante with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the right. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Neymar has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Big header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He can run onto that. And the shot! Off the post!
2 added minutes
Messi
has been
getting this
indicated.
one clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Neymar. He's through, now is he in? He's having a shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, Phil Foden. Coming
The
on
second
the
half
field
then,
is
just getting going.
number 17,
Arsenal
Olise.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big. Goal! goal! And they're back in front! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal go into the lead. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson has it in a wide position. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Backward it goes. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Played into space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead is extended still further. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Gets his head on it! Just needed better contact.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Elise.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And that will be it. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Raul. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden is herring after that one. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kukçu calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul. Can he get it through? And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's out for a goal kick. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Threads one in. Picks out chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
1 minute added time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Olise is always playing with one eye on the and the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And
Some
now,
first half
to all
thoughts?
members of the crowd,
I think it's a case
I'd like
of
to
so
ask
far,
you to join
so
me
good.
in wishing
The
our
boss has
birthday
clearly done his
boy a
homework, and I
very
don't think
special
he
birthday.
needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24, Phil Foden.
And that's the
Coming on
start of another
field
45
is
minutes.
Number 17.
Well, it's been
Olise.
tight, Peter, but I'm
Substitution.
expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Neymar! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rashford gets into a good position. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's put paid to a promising move. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he's decided to go for it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gently done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Played out wide. Matheus Nunes. Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Matheus Nunes receives. Can he finish? And it's in! Barcelona are back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Decent enough try.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Mbappe.
Arsenal are able
Number
now to make their
9,
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few
Number
moments now.
22, Rijkaard. Coming on the field.
Well, they've got it back in a
Number
hurry.
15,
Little doubt, that is a
David
foul.
Number 6,
There could be
Vinicius
trouble here.
Junior.
But for now, the
Number
referee is keeping his
21,
cards in his pocket.
Bellingham.
Camavinga takes the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And that is out of play. Ball's out once more. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Camavinga wins the duel this time. Zubimendi. The final seconds now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Villa. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Nice
any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, John.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Here's Foden! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Neymar. Ooh, delicate chip through. Dink through. The most accurate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A Droll. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, they could break here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is starved of space and time. Foden. Looking for the run. Neymar. And the ball is out of play. Still goalless. And this is Roll. Back they go. And it's Robertson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. And Messi! Good strike, quite an alarm. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Neymar! Oh, what a climb! Elects to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started,
Around the
0-0.
stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution for Nice. Number 55, Bellingham.
And that's the start of
Coming
another
on the
45
field
minutes.
is Number 18.
So the first half
Rodri.
brought no goals.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Rijkaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Looking to play him in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi purring through the gears. Messi not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neymar. Makaleli. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cafu, looking for options for movement. Added Subimendi. Knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Nice, number 21.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Coming on
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Substitutions taking place.
That is some save from Khan! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's there to make the challenge. They'll have one final crack at it.
Nice really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar plays it. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nice are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Olise. Now it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, this looks sharp. There's the man who is and we're done. Right again, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well. Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries to play it through. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta. Crunching tackle. Pele. Robertson. He came in hard, very hard. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ruben Neves! He will be livid with himself. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a smartly directed ball. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and It's Pele! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe! Cross from Cafu. That's an excellent interception. Olise.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Olise. And it's Caceres. Swung over. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Good chance here! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Neymar. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vitinha. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And an exciting one too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field.
Here we go again.
Is number 9.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team...
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Pele. Cafu. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to...
He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard! And that is wildly off target.
Bangladesh really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Vitinha. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Raul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going to be disappointed with that. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Raul. Bruno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Raul. He is through here. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Mbappe.
Both sides then
Number
taking
7,
this chance to turn to their
Yamal.
benches.
Coming on
So
the
a
field,
couple of front-footed
number
alterations
15,
here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a shot! Fabulous save by Bruno! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This looks promising.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure. He needed to stick it away, and he knows it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the...
And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the out. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. The ball is bounced loose now. Crunching tackle. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Oh, Bamiyang! Kukchu getting this one clear. That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kukchu. Maguire gets across to intercept that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Matheus Nunes.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Matheus Nunes looking for a runner. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he can clear it away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great defending, strong and determined. That's headed upfield, and it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk with the foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
He's pulled off a fine save. Well, I thought it's... There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement
Reflections
today
on the
that
first
memorabilia
half?
from today's match
I wouldn't
is
say
now
it was the
on
most
sale in
potent
the
performance,
stadium hall.
Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, De Bruyne. Number
Here we go
11,
again then.
Hazard.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Out towards the flank. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, what has happened here? Still absolute... Oh, that's ambitious! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And he's intervened well there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he thumps it clear. Dunk. A probing pass. Vardiol can get it clear. Raul. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 97.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides, actually.
is Number 10, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. This looks promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on, and this is Raul. Cleared without complication. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Yamal. Look at the big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Well, there's the clearance. Nice looking ball. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer will...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Mbappe. Cafu. Cafu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he plays one through. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cafu. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. And he's gone searching cross-field. Yamal. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. That's rather hopeful. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing! It's bounced back off the post. Here comes the cross. A mighty effort! And that was very necessary. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mbappe. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson cuts out the pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe! And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Park Ji-sung.
And we're underway again.
Is Number 9.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe, Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out towards the right wing. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. That's really well cleared. Great vision. David Villa is herring after that one. Cafu, ambitious ball here. Now it's Yamal. And this is Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Brilliantly cut out. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Ruben Neves. Now it's Yamal, played out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's... Oh, what a climb! He scores! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Mbappe.
So, time for changes
7,
on both sides,
Yamal.
actually.
Coming on the field, number 15, David Villa. Number 17, Elise. Substitution.
Very much into the last knockings. Nicely aimed pass. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a fine interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes.
Takes
have
the
been
shot!
indicated.
It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on any...
And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Mbappe is on his own. He's onside. Expertly cut out, really nice. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance here to counter. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Rooney. Mbappe gets into some space. Oh, that's delightful. Goal! Great defending, strong and determined.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. That's a shade optimistic. Now, can they get him away? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dunk is always looking to break lines. He's cut it out.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position. And Park Ji-sung! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Out towards the flank. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. No, it's not getting there. And he can clear it away.
Park Ji-sung really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid.
He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rooney chasing after it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rooney. And it's Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game
Please
here.
make sure to watch the screen.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Terrific header! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the return pass. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! And they are pulling clear here. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's De Bruyne. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He can run onto that. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Mbappe.
So time for change,
Number 6,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7, Yamal. Coming on
Just
the field,
eases him off the ball.
Number 8, Stoichkov. Number 9,
Marquinhos
Raul.
passed someone
Number
off target.
17, Olise.
Olise. Rijkaard. And here's Raul.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
De Bruyne running with the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution.
There's going to
for
be another
Arsenal.
change here.
Number 22, Rijkaard. Number 2, Ruben Neves. Coming on the field, number 21, Bellingham. Number
He's
41,
put it wide.
Rice.
Not the most convincing of passes. Robertson looking for options for movement. João Neves. He's in a great position. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? An instinctive delivery. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Croatia against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looking to play him in. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Torres!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. And it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung, fired deep towards the back post. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, and he's quick to get it clear again. Dunk. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Salah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rijkaard with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Koundé. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Neymar! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice defending, physical and effective. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Thuram cuts it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thuram gets it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Camavinga.
Croatia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly. And Torres! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's their second corner of the game. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's had a hit! Arsenal have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, what has happened here? Cross in, looks like a good one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Neymar. And here's Torres. And he was alert to it. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please
you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Park Ji-sung chasing after it. Raul, and here's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Cleared away. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's had a hit. It's a loose ball. Cafu. And the shot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them.
Great chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Conte, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Forlan, he's chosen to go back. Rijkaard. That ball looks a good one. Howson gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Tries to play it through. Neymar is a player who's
He'll be
always
3
giving
minutes
defenders
added time.
headaches. Salah. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Arsenal
And we come
are
to you
level
now
pegging
with a
at
quick
half-time then,
request for
and it's a
support
finely
to
balanced
our
game.
World
1-1 the
Charity
score.
Fund.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Park Ji-sung. Number 5.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal are probably feeling...
Shot, surely!
Number 15, David Villa.
Oh, it's come loose. In for the pieces. Has another go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. And he's got the beating of his... Takes a shot! Marvellous goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe it.
Big chance! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Ruben Neves. Cafu. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. David Villa! And he's there to belt it away. And it's Neymar. And this is Forlan. Cafu. And it's lofted through here. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Raul. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sanchez gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot at goal! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? That was superb! Superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Climbs up big! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Please report to the